welcome back to Queenish. It's Kiara.
It's Raven.
How are you doing?
Tipsy.
What's new?
What is new? Well, I think I already chatted with you about it a little bit. I know I be lying to y'all every time saying that I'm not going to get on the dating apps again, but I keep doing it. Because I think I like torturing myself. I really might. So I've been playing around with that a little bit, and long story short, I'm about to get back off.
We like it.
But do we really?
I like to get off.
Yeah. Because it'd be fun at first for like a good week, and then I'd be over.
A day.
I had fun for like 4 days. And I was like, okay.
It's just not for me.
It's not. Then I just decided, well, you know, we're going to be outside anyway.
Mm-hmm. Frolicking. I like it.
And, I have an update. I got my COVID vaccines. I got both of them. And I'm alive. My face ain't
When did you get
off.
them?
I got my last shot last Saturday.
What?
I had to make sure I ain't die.
My mama said she's scheduled to get hers on Monday. And I was like, oh, well, I will definitely be checking on you, girl, because...
My mom went with me. She was like, I want to make sure I had no reaction. Perfectly fine. I had a sore arm. Even with the second shot, I didn't have no symptoms that other people had. Everybody was like, they was tired. Some people got, sick. Then they said like a fever and stuff. Headache. Nothing.
I see. I'm still on the fence. All the guinea pigs is out the way, I guess.
Here you go. I was like, I mean, if I turn into, if I turn to a zombie, then cool. I ain't gotta go to work no more.
You know what? And that's my fear. I am afraid of this vaccine because it's going to encourage jobs to open. I do not want to go back to my job.
Oh, you know they about to open.
I don't want to go back to my job. I do not do... Listen.
And there's more and more people scheduling their appointments to get this shot.
They are. And that's the problem. I got an email today from the corporate wide. They was like, now please, guys, we're not encouraging you to get the vaccine, but please, consider it. I'm like, that means y'all trying to open? The doors is closed. No.
I told you, don't be surprised when it's around summertime. They might be trying to open up shit.
No, I don't want to go back in there where it's toxic.
It's toxic.
I don't want to go back. What more do you want from me?
I want you to be in there.
No, well, there was rumors that where I was at, because it wasn't we wasn't expecting not to go back to work when they said everyone's working from home indefinitely. Mm-hmm. So people had snacks and food at their desk and all that. So they was like, oh, there was a rat problem and something else. And they was I was like, yeah, so rats?
You know they done clean them rats up.
Listen, I'm trying to find any excuse. If I gotta say I'm allergic.
Girl,
I do not want, I promise you I don't want to go back in there.
I'm just telling you now, just prepare yourself to go back this year because they opening everything back up.
I need to talk to my manager because I want to see if they're going to do it where it was rumored they were going to do shifts. One team in my department was doing 1 week in the office, 1 week out before Corona started. Mm-hmm. So I was like, maybe they might do it where it's 2 days in the office, 3 days at home, and you certain groups pick when they in there. Because we need to still social distance.
Let me tell you something.
I don't want to be around none of them.
Don't hold your breath for that. I mean, your job might be better than how mine did because we were definitely supposed to do shifts. Ask me, have we ever done shifts? It's March of 2021. We didn't do not one damn shift. No switching off or nothing. They just said, good luck. Thank God I never caught it.
Right.
And I got my vaccines before I've ever gotten a chance. And hopefully I still don't get it.
Right. I ain't trying to be up in there.
I don't blame you because you got a lot more people than I do.
I work with a lot of white people, and white people, they like to come into work sick. Black people do not mind staying home.
What?
White people be oh, it's just a cough. No, it's not just a cough. You're sick.
Right.
You lost your voice. You're blowing your nose. You're hot. Your face is red. You're sick. Go home. Black people be like, I gotta go.
Girl, I'll be like, I rubbed my eyes too many times. I gotta stay home.
Right? Like, I don't want to do that. Because they'll be in denial about being sick. And then they'll come in here and get everybody else sick.
Everybody.
Literally everybody else
all
sick.
in the air.
And no, they don't know how to cough.
Can I be honest? I think I might wear a mask for the rest of my life.
I'm fine
because I realize how gross people are.
Disgusting.
I will say it's hard as fuck to work out in a mask. Because I be in that bitch running with that mask on. And I'll be like, I might pass out and die, but I'm going to be fine. So that's okay.
Right. I'll take it. Because even at the gym, before the corona happened, niggas used to get on the equipment and not even wipe the machines. No, and I'm like, you sweated. You know, wiped your face, your nose, whatever else that you've been doing. And some people, let's be honest, some people don't wash their hands after they pee.
They sure don't.
And you came in here and touched all that. Now I'm touching your balls on here.
Pretty much.
Like,
but see, when I get on the machine, I spray it first, then I work out, and I wipe it when I'm done.
That's what I do.
I spray before because I don't trust the way. And even if you did clean it, I don't trust that you wiped everything down.
They don't. Some people don't know how to wipe it.
One spray.
Yeah.
And wipe that. You sweated all on the handrails and all that, and you ain't wiped that.
I don't even like how some people spray in the thing. No, I want that spray to hit the machine. Don't spray in that paper towel. I want to see the spray on the machine. Because that paper towel doesn't absorb half the juice. Nah, spray on the machine. I need to see that. I need to see it soaking. I need to see that shit dripping. Then you wipe.
That drip. Yeah, there you go.
Girl. But thank you guys for tuning in. You can follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions or like to see your advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Let's get into Just the News.
What else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester? A funny idea, a jester.
Horny DoorDasher holds food hostage for sex. A DoorDash driver requested more than a tip when making a delivery. The driver reportedly texted a customer, "Help me out a little sexually."
Oh.
Get out of it. I'll deliver the food. If not, I'm going to have to cancel. Even said, "It's late, wet, rainy, and I'm tired." The customer reported the incident to DoorDash, and the driver was fired and removed from the platform. The lady was scared, saying that he also had her address and her phone number, so she was concerned. Valid.
Let me get this right. Hold on. This nigga said, "I got your food, but hey, can you help me out a little bit?"
This was the exact text. "Help me out a little sexually, and I'll deliver the food. If not, I'm going to have to cancel." And then he texted her again and said, "It's late, wet, rainy, and I'm tired."
Okay.
Personal problems.
Get some lotion.
What?
And rub, like, what you mean?
What?
But if you ain't over here trying to bust it, I'm not bringing your food.
How do you even know how it looks, sir?
He didn't care.
Because on DoorDash, you don't put no profile up. You just order your food from the restaurant. It's your name. That's it.
And this is how I know niggas will fuck a McChicken. They do not care.
A McChicken. That flat ass bread. I'm done. These niggas is something else. I would be upset if my delivery man texts me and said, "You're not getting your food unless you give me some pussy." Sir, you don't drop this sandwich off.
Right. This little pussy worth more than some $17.39.
Okay. I don't even know what you look like. Like, is that what the world has come to now, where you literally don't have to see nobody? I don't have to see you. You don't have to see me. I just know that you're a man and you know I'm a woman, and you can just say, "Hey, you want this food?"
That's how you know times are hard and people are big horny. Like, I know we've been locked down, but are you that horny that you just willing to fuck whatever? Just like, it's a woman and I'm just with the shit.
You like, I just need somebody to give me something. Knock this off for me real quick. I can't. I can't.
He might want to stop watching porn. He been watching them pornos where they be having a delivery.
That's exactly what it is.
What the fuck? Who would even?
That was the fantasy. You right. Yeah, that was a fantasy. It cost you your job.
Now what you gonna do?
And if he a DoorDash deliverer, I'm sure you deliver for other places. So if you just on all the little apps, you on Postmates and everything else saying, hey, I had a little piece of dick with that sandwich.
And they please.
Imagine.
Hey, they might share it. He might lose his job on all the apps if he keep playing.
He should, because like that woman said, you have my address.
Yeah.
And if you know I'm the one who got you fired, you have my address. There ain't nothing for you to pull up to my house.
That's going to make me look differently at those apps.
Girl, get your concealed. And even anytime I've ever ordered off DoorDash, I do like no contact. If I've ever been home and I was too busy or something like that and I just wanted food or something.
I just don't want them to know where I live.
And you could also change your name if you wanted to on the app. You could change your name to Akbar.
But, bitch.
Put the name as Akbar, have them deliver. They ain't gonna know who Akbar is.
I'm gonna be like, you're delivering to Amber Rose.
Yeah, do all that. Change the names. Protect yourself.
I'm gonna put her picture up there.
Protect yourself. And get your concealed, because these niggas out here, like, niggas like that is why.
I did it.
It's why.
So we really need to go to the range.
Let's go.
Because I really need to be about this business. Because I want to be like, when I go in this purse,
click.
Step back, bitch.
Let's go. Look, we can go. We have options.
Right. Yeah, the niggas is wild. Like, y'all big horny. You need... Go figure that out. You
can't go nowhere without men doing something that's like really, that makes you cringe.
Yeah.
There was like, I saw something on Twitter. It was a guy was taking a picture of her working out and he had the phone up so obvious. Like, he's like this holding the phone, like in his lap like that. Mm-hmm. And the girl was like, and y'all wonder why we want all female gyms.
Mm-hmm. Niggas y'all be so damn weird and like, how horny can you be that you just do the weirdest shit to women? Like, what goes on in your mind and think, let me record this woman while she working out. Let me see a motherfucker recording me while I'm in the gym working out.
That's so nasty.
Like, are you that pressed? What's going on with you?
What are you doing, like, with the video? Like,
jacking
you
off
gonna
to
sit there
it?
and go home and be like, yeah, look at her squatting. Like, look at her running.
He gonna go home and beat his meat to somebody working out.
You're, like...
Go watch some porn like normal people.
Literally. And on porn, you'll get them naked. Like,
right.
Fully clothed people sweating.
He just want to see that girl if he have some type of infatuation with her.
That must be that's the problem. Some porns be doing that whole fantasy. Watch. Oh, yeah, I caught her on the squat rack. And then next you know.
Blow her back out on the squat rack.
Like,
no, the fuck you didn't.
No. And this is why I can't wait to get like my next place. And it's going to be big enough so I can have my own little mini gym.
Yes, not have people in my space. First of all, it'd be too much going on. You gotta share equipment. People in the way. People be looking at you. People fucking weird. Yeah. Because people weird at the store. So I know they weird at the gym. Shit, people weird at work.
They weird everywhere. Being a woman is...
It's stressful. Because niggas are really comfortable with recording you and stuff. And taking pictures of you. Because, like, why y'all weird like that?
This is why I have all the stuff I got now.
Yeah, and open the all-female gyms. I'm for that shit. I need somewhere where I can lift some weights without all these niggas in the way.
All right, let's do throne talk.
Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything.
This week's throne talk is modern women dating in this era. Modern women dealing with just men, just our mind state, I guess. I don't even say ours because, I don't know, maybe we are typical modern women. I don't know.
What is a typical modern woman?
Based on some of these videos I've been seeing, I feel like the modern woman, they compare it to like our grandmother's era. So we're more educated. We're more about getting education, getting a job, doing all this stuff, like being independent, whereas our grandmothers or our great grandmothers were more so on tending to the house, tending to the children. They didn't care about education. They didn't care about getting a job because in those times, the men worked, the men provided. it was the woman's role to take care of the house. Not saying that that's changed now. Women still can take care of the house, of course, but we also have dreams and goals and all this other stuff. So all these videos have me thinking, like, do you feel like the independent woman concept has gone too far?
I might get some flack for this, but yes.
Okay.
Mostly because I do not want to be an independent woman. This is a hill that I will die on. I am motherfucking tired of doing everything by myself. Why do we have men here? There's certain things that I feel like men are supposed to do. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, we say we don't need men. I mean, technically, you can live without men.
Right.
We can. But would life be what I think it should be easier with men? With a man? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I subscribe to an easier life. So
I subscribe.
So I need men. I need a man.
Absolutely.
If you don't want a man, that's cool.
Yeah.
All for you, sis.
I want a man too.
I want a man. I would like my life to be easier. I want somebody to take on those roles of handle those other things.
Mm-hmm. And not easy as in like he go do everything and I'm just gonna sit back. Like not on no like I'm a bum type. You do what you're supposed to do and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Like we both know our roles. We both know the positions we play in the relationship, in the household, etc. I don't want to do your job
at all.
I will help you.
Mm-hmm.
I will support whatever you need or whatever, as long as it's not, you're not telling us we about to start selling crack to 5-year-olds or something. Now I'm going to say, what we're not about to do.
Let's go for 12.
I'm not going to say that, but like, no, I want you to do what you're supposed to do. I want you to be head of house. I want you to lead. I want you to do all that. I have to trust your leadership. And I have to trust whatever ideas that you come up with that you think are appropriate for the path that we're trying to go or the direction we're trying to go. But we absolutely do need men.
We do. I think the independent women, I don't know if it's just the feminist movement where women are just like so independent. We don't need men. I don't need a man for this. I mean, yes, you can provide for yourself. You know, we educated, got jobs, got your own house, car. I mean, shit, I guess you got to the point now women are having kids without men. They're going to the sperm bank. Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't really need them for dick either because we got them roses.
Dildos.
But
I like the real thing.
But let me tell you something. What that meme said, that rose is not going to choke you and ask you who pussy this is.
It ain't going to choke you.
And bitch, sometimes I need to be choked. Okay?
I need to be choked.
That rose.
Sometimes I need to be choked.
That rose ain't gonna do it. Okay.
That dildo ain't.
It ain't.
I want some balls that come with it.
Listen, where's a nice strong arm that come with it?
Okay. Listen.
I'm all for self-love, but baby, just that ain't gonna get it all the time. So, independent women, remember that.
I'm all for women following their dreams and being educated, getting education and doing whatever.
Of course.
I don't think anything's wrong with that. If you're just the type of girl who just doesn't want to do it, that's like your path is your path, your choice is your choice. But I feel like we shouldn't take it to the extreme where we have like these like real masculine women, because we do have some very, very masculine women who are like, I don't need no man.
Yeah.
Fuck niggas.
Girl,
don't need it. And I'm like,
I seen something on Facebook. I was like, you mad aggressive. That's why you single. Like, you're... if I was a nigga, I wouldn't want to talk to you.
Right.
Because why are you so manly like that?
Like, why are you mad? Like, I don't know. I feel like most of this independent thing also comes from like, people choose to be with the wrong type of people. Mm-hmm. And people don't like to hold themselves accountable for choosing to agree to be in a relationship with the wrong person. And then you take that out onto all the other men. Mm-hmm. And you feel like, oh, this one person screwed me over. all y'all is trash. Every last one of y'all. And then now you want to pull the I don't need y'all for nothing because you let that one tear you down and steal from you, whatever it was that he did. And now you just like, I don't need a man for nothing or whatever. Or then we have the woman that was really, really taken care of, had a rich nigga but that was still a toxic relationship. You just with him for money. And then when that's over, you're out with nothing. And now it's like, well, now you want to be an independent woman. So I feel like there's a balance. You gotta find a balance.
Yeah.
So do you believe in like gender equality then?
Again. I'm gonna catch some flack. No, I don't want to be equal to a man because I'm not a man. Period. I'm a woman.
Period.
And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have basic rights. We should have our rights as human beings. We deserve rights. But I don't want to be compared to that of a man because we don't need the same things.
I don't. I'm all for women empowerment, but I'm not. Listen, if I get the right man who will come and say, Kira, sit down. Do you know I will sit down?
Sat all the way down.
What? I will plop down. Like, I don't want. I'm for women empowerment. I do feel like there was a time where I feel like women didn't have a voice. Women couldn't do a lot of things. So I love the fact when we hear like Michelle Obama is the most educated first lady that's ever been in there. Like, I love seeing people like women in power and to that extent. But at the same time, I don't look at Michelle and feel like she's bigger than Obama. You know what I mean? I feel like she still does what she does in her own right and she stays in her lane and nothing that she does overshadows or even demeans Obama.
I feel like they're a good example of like the type of relationship I like. Like he's still like that leader, that head of household, but she's still a strong woman. She's not any less than him.
Yep.
But you can tell that he's still the man in it. You know what I mean? He plays that typical man role. Because I think some people think when you're thinking, oh, don't be an independent woman, don't do this, don't do that, that if you're going to be, I guess, quote unquote, submissive to a man or, you know, that you're just there. You're not supposed to have any say in anything. You're not supposed to think, feel, or do anything with your life, which is not the case. She's a strong, smart, educated woman. And she's still letting her man lead the household. And I'm sure she helps him in making the decisions.
Yeah. I think that's a really good example of that. I think some people sometimes try to make it seem like you can't have one without the other. Like, I can't be a strong, educated woman without feeling like my man feels a way about it. No, you're dating weak men.
Right.
Like, no.
Right.
Like, when I look at Obama, I don't look at Obama and think he's weak.
At all.
And then I feel like he got a perfect match. It's like, he's a leader. He got a woman who can handle that. And she's also a leader in her own right. But it does not, no one overshadows the other. Exactly. And you can still see he's very much the man in the relationship. And she respects him as such.
Exactly.
And she's very much the woman in the relationship. Like,
but you know, if she had to step up and lead, she could do it in his essence. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would like, that dynamic. Because I'm not just going to sit here and just be, you know, a pretty little thing to look at and don't have no thoughts. And
because I would want my man to want to come to me with, if he's like stumped or he's like, I'm unsure of something, I would like for my man to feel like I know I can come to her and she's going to give me sound advice.
Exactly.
And vice versa. I want to be able to say, you know what, I have something, but let me come run this. Let me go to my man and see what he think, because I know he ain't just going to be talking out the side of his neck. Like, he going to have something, he's going to bring me valued information, you know, or whatever. I don't want to be with nobody who I can't even come and ask you no questions, like, or feel like you will give me something that can help me out with whatever it is we're trying to do. I don't want to be with nobody like that. And I think that's why so many women sometimes, well, I'm not gonna say so many women or like all women or whatever, but there are a group of women who feel like they have to be the loud one in the relationship. They have to be the one that makes all decisions because they don't want to be controlled. I don't feel like it has to do with anything with control. I think ultimately you feel that way because you've never dated a man who could be who he was supposed to be. You date sons. Like, you dating, like, you like to be the mama in the relationship.
Okay, so are you gonna at me or? I mean, damn.
I mean, if you like to be the mom in a relationship, don't be mad and say that all niggas ain't shit. When you like to date, you attract those types of men.
And that's when you got to step back and look at yourself and be accountable. Like, okay, I'm taking on these type of men. Let me figure out what I'm doing wrong because I don't want no son.
Right. So if you could, would you want to go back to how society was like back in the day? Like how our grandmothers and our great grandmothers were? If a man came and said, hey, I'm going to pay all the bills and I'm going to take care of everything, but you just need to be home, cook, take care of the kids, clean, be like a typical housewife. Would you be down to do that?
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I think about it. Mm-hmm. But I think ultimately, no. Like, it sounds great when I just be like, fuck this job. I just want a man to go do all the work and I just stay home and raise the children. It sounds great sometimes, but I know because there's things that I want to do, the type of person I am. I don't think that would fulfill me 100%. Mm-hmm. I would need to have something else. Like, I need some type of career, some type of side thing. I need some more goals to reach. Right. I don't think just being a stay-at-home mom would do it. No.
Mm-mm. I don't think I would want to do it either. And it's not because... It's not to say that I don't think taking care of children and keeping up with the house isn't work. Like, that is definitely a job. Like, that's a lot of work, especially if you have multiple children. Mm-hmm. Today, sometimes I think about it now. If I have a baby, if I had a son and he's in football and he got football practice and basketball or whatever, I was like, that's a lot of work to leave my regular 9 to 5 and then go and rush off to take him to practice, watch him at practice, go to all his games, make sure my son or my child is getting the attention that they need from me. And I'm a fully involved parent. Like, that's a lot of work to balance too. I don't know. It's not to take away from the house mothers, but I feel like for me, I would be the same. I would want to still have goals and dreams, but I would want something that can give me a healthy balance to where I can still fulfill my own personal goals and what I want to do. And I can still be as equally a good wife and a good mother, because you're one person with many titles. Exactly. And each person still, you have to serve each person. Like, my husband still needs stuff. Mm-hmm. He gonna need me, and I can't be the best version of myself if I'm just being pulled every which way. And I don't know.
I agree. I think I would like the type of man that would want to provide that life for me, like be the provider. But I would still want to work because I want my own things. Like, I want to have my own money, but I want it to be like, I work because I want to, not because I have to. Mm-hmm. So, like, oh yeah, I work part-time. I'm stay at home, but I work part-time because this is my goals. I want to do this on the side. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to be like everybody hate Chris mama.
My man
got 2 jobs. I need this. Like, I want to do that. I would love to be in a situation like that. Yeah. But I'm going to make it directed towards Black men in this case. Do you feel like we don't, since we're in this whole independent woman like thing, I feel like independent woman thing has been a thing for like maybe over 10 years. Mm-hmm. Like, it's been a thing for years now. Do you feel like because we push it so much that we've like stopped respecting men to an extent, and now we have this whole protect Black women or the Me Too movement and all this other stuff? Do you think that we, not to dismiss the behavior, but do you feel like we've kind of made men respond or react? They didn't have to defend us. They didn't have to protect us because we don't need a man. I got it. You ain't got to do this.
Once again, I'm going to shake the table. Yes, I do think very much us being in that independent, I don't need you, fuck all that, I got this, I do it on my own, has made men feel like they don't get the respect from us. So not saying that it's right, but a person that doesn't feel respected is not going to feel like he needs to protect you.
Facts. Yeah.
I mean, I just had to put myself in those shoes. Like, if I felt disrespected by somebody, I'm not going to go to bat for them. You don't even respect me as a person. Why would I do something for you?
Yeah, that's valid.
And, I think it's something that both men and women have to be accountable for. Women, may have just, pushed off men by wanting to be so independent, and men may have just kind of, I guess, accepted the defeat. Like, where's your fight for your women?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I feel like it is accountability on both parts. Because some men don't. They do just sit back and kind of allow it.
I just let her. Like, where your backbone?
Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like too many people get mixed up in the wrong groups. And then that one person ends up being the example for a collective. And no, like, just because you met that one girl who was on her Sojourner Truth movement and she done marched her way up that hill and she's speaking on behalf of everybody. No, like, I think some people have unaddressed trauma from previous relationships, daddy issues, mommy issues, whatever issues, and they just take it and then they want to ride with it to the point where now we need men.
Yes.
Far beyond reproduction. Like, yeah, we need y'all to have children. Just like they need us to have children. Like, one hand helps the other. But I'm not going to go out my way and disrespect the whole group. I love black men.
Period.
Love them. Yeah, I've tiptoed outside the pond.
And that's okay. Everybody
fine.
wants a little taste of something else.
I've had my taste. And I always come back
always.
To my strong black men. Like, I love black men. But I've never disrespected men. Like, if I've ever... We don't even really be bad-mouthing men on here like that.
Unless you're a piece of shit. And they don't even... If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Woman or man.
Yeah. If we bad-mouth... We were talking about someone in particular.
Right.
Like, I don't ever...
Not as a whole.
No. Because I'm going to still date you. I'm going to still date somebody like you. Maybe not like you, but I'm going to date somebody who look like you. So... No, I don't ever want to disrespect anybody, or I'm not going to let my one situation with the wrong person that I allowed in my life to disrupt how I feel about whatever else. I have a lot of respect for our people as a whole, as how far we come, given everything that we've been through as a race, even what we're still going through with this whole, Black Lives Matter and everything. Like, I have a whole respect. If anything, we need to be loving men more. Seeing what's going on with the Keke Palmer story, the Megan Thee Stallion story, all this stuff that's been happening, like, together we all need to just respect each other. Like, respect the man, because we do need men to protect us. Not saying that you can't protect yourself, because yes, we are capable of protecting ourselves. But at the end of the day, if somebody was firing shots, would you rather you step in front of the bullet or a man protect you?
Shit.
Like, I want us both to hit the ground. Right. Like, nobody get shot. But ultimately, like, if something happened, depending on the situation, you're going to call a man to do certain stuff. When my light goes out, I'm going to call a man to fix it. If I want to get my floors changed, guess who? Handyman. It's the man.
When my road stop working, I'm calling a man.
A man with a strong hand that can grasp this throat.
Preach.
Put me to sleep. When it's all over, tuck me in. Hey, Stink. Thanks, Stink.
Thanks. Nice, Stink.
That's it.
Yeah, I agree. So, since I feel like I guess we would call it, what they say, a gender war, what can we do to, like, resolve this issue?
Oh, I just think people need to understand your role in society. Like, overall, women do contribute to society and how things work, but so do men. I promise you, I'm not gonna go out here and sign up to be no firefighter.
Ever.
I ain't climbing up nobody's house in no apartment building to put out no fire. I'm gonna let John handle it. And, like, just like it sounds bad, but I wouldn't. It sounds so bad, but I wouldn't want a man. I wouldn't want to drop my baby off to the daycare and it's a man working it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think that sounds bad. I'm gonna say, nigga.
It sounds bad because there are some men who do want to work with children, but it's just the whole stigma. I wouldn't feel comfortable, so I would rather
maybe as an elementary teacher, not as my baby's babysitter, daycare teacher.
Right. I would rather my baby be left with Nancy than Timmy. Like, So no, I feel like we just need to understand that we all play a part, and then respect the people. Like, respect the man to do his part. And then don't try to do his job. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be submissive to, like, the right people. Mm-hmm. It's okay to be all those things. But it's not okay when you're trying to do your job and his job. Like, girl, I ain't trying to grow no dick.
At all.
I like my pussy. The pussy.
It's good for the pussy.
Good for the pussy.
Nah, for real. I don't, and that's the thing. And I had to step back and like look at myself because I used to be, I'm such an independent woman. I'd be like, I'm a feminist. I want you don't hold my door for me, nigga. I got my now. I was like, what the fuck was I smoking?
Girl,
because
it was strong.
It was strong.
I ain't never said that.
Girl,
I be looking at niggas sideways when they don't hold it up.
Because I used to be like, nah, I don't need y'all niggas. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all wasn't about shit. But I was attracting a lot of ain't shit niggas because that's what I was putting out there.
True.
Now I'm like, I'm tired. I don't carry that. Yes, you can carry that pen for me. My hand is tired.
Yes. Yes. I'm for that. Yeah. I want a man to do what he's supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with being like self-sufficient.
Yeah.
But
I'm always going to be self-sufficient. I'm never going to fully rely on somebody to provide my money for me, But I want you to step in and lead as far as the household. Like, I can bring in money. You can bring in your money.
Mm-hmm. And boom, guess what? We got double the money. But you're still going to be the head of household. You the man of the house. Yeah, I'm not marrying a nigga who I don't feel like can make good decisions. So when people be complaining about certain men, I'm like, why was you dating him? Like, don't break up with him and then complain about how he ain't pay no bills and he ain't, like, you was with him for 3 years and he didn't pay a bill. Like,
and now it's a problem.
Girl, be quiet. You chose that. So don't be mad because you attract weak men. Well,
at one point that was me attracting weak men. And I was like, you know what? Let me step my pussy up. Because I don't know what's going on.
See? Self-reflection.
It's self-reflection and I'm attracting much better.
Okay. Accountability. Better. See, I don't blame the whole race or the whole gender or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I had to stop thinking, you got to stop with that narrative. Men ain't shit. I'm like, I keep putting that out there. That's what I'm keep getting. Men ain't shit.
Right.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these niggas ain't shit. Some of them just ain't. Because that's just life. Just human nature. Some of these women ain't shit.
Ooh, don't we know some?
Girl. But the thing is, I'm not going to hold that against all men. Mm-hmm. That's not going to make me close off and, judge them all and put them all in the box.
Yeah, I agree. Real advice?
Nobody said it was going to be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision.
I think my advice would be find the balance between being self-sufficient and allowing a man to do what he's supposed to do without disrespecting him. Because I think sometimes we attract men or the wrong person and then we complain about them and as a collective make the whole group that person. He's not the spokesperson or the representative of all. That's just the one out of the whatever that you chose. And if you need a healthy example of balance, Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. Michelle Obama is very self-sufficient. She is very educated. I'm sure if something happened, she could be able to handle her own. but she does not overshine or overpower Barack. And Barack doesn't overshine or overpower Michelle. But you can tell that definitely he is very much the man of the house. He's the head of the house, and she is very much the queen.
Yes. You know who's another good couple? Russell and Sierra.
They are.
They have a very good dynamic too.
They do.
So cute. That's my family goals.
They are cute. I'll do. They don't overpower the other.
Mm-mm.
I like.
What's my advice? Stop being so independent, bitch. It's okay if a man wants to step in. If you have a man that wants to be a man, let him step back and let him be that. Now, I'm not saying just let any random dusty ass nigga just do whatever, but you'll know when you have a man. If he wants to step up and play that role, relax and let him. You gotta be a little bit trusting to be able to find that man that's gonna come and ultimately take care of you, be what you're looking for. Want to be treated like a queen? Let that king be the king.
Put some respect on his name.
Put respect on it. Kings deserve respect.
Mm-hmm. If he don't deserve that, then he ain't a king.
Hey. Court jester.
Okay. There's lots of jesters.
It is, and peasants.
And there's lots of jesters with a crown on too. Don't be confused. They be borrowing the crown.
Girl, that little titanium with that cubic zirconia. Girl, they love them fake crowns,
don't they?
But we like kings with real crowns.
Sometimes they don't even get that. Some of them ain't even that smart. They'll get the Burger King ones and be thinking like, I see, like it say burger,
not Burger King. Get your aluminum foil out of here.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on IG. We are Queenish_podcast. If you have questions, would like to receive advice, you can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. Bye.
Bye.